We got Wemby versus Jokic part 2 in Paris, in France. Wemby's got the crowd advantage. Let's see what happened in this one. Another film breakdown. If you like these, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications. Let's go. All right, let's start it off. Delay set. Good pass, slot cut. Oh my God, the extra touch pass to the corner. What makes this thing work? And we're getting into the little stuff. This is just a delay set, which means the center is at the top. His only job is just to swing. That's how we're starting the offense. The reason it's effective is because most of the time their rim protector, which is Wemby, is going to be on the 5, and there's no 3-second rule in FIBA. So you want to get him to the top, and what that does is forces him to come out, and when you swing the ball, now Wemby, look, he's out the paint, and that's when the cut is open. So we're putting Jokic at the top, drawing Wemby up. Let's see if they take these guys off of each other. But I really like how they started the game with Wemby on Jokic. But there is that 3-second rule, which is why they can do it. I wonder, would it be interesting to see the NBA go to the no 3-second rule? I don't know. Wemby in the free throw circle, that's too easy. Ah, man, that's OP. This is what we would see a lot, though, in the NBA if there were no 3-second rule. And sometimes it's fun to watch. It just means the center is just chilling around this restricted area the entire game. Now, it's kind of like a 2-3 zone in the NBA. If you get to this free throw circle, good things will happen. He gets to the free throw circle. Look at the defense just collapse right here. Good kick out by Wemby. And guess what? The ball will find you if you make the right read. And then he's dunking from the free throw line in one dribble. All right. Wemby baseline roamer. Fournier just threw it up to him. And this is, again, one of Jokic's bad habits, man. Actually, this case, he's in help. Where is Jokic? Why? Okay, he's way out here. Let's see what happened. Because sometimes I know I'm quick to just judge Jokic's defense like the majority of people online. All right, let's really see what happened. This is the first frame we see. So I don't know what he's doing guarding the wing right now when nobody's there. Maybe, I don't know. But weak side helps. Wemby just strong side baseline roam. I think Jokic was helping from the strong side corner. And that, my friends, is a basketball sin. Wemby, just a simple roam. Jokic got to get back there. Jokic does like to play outside of that restricted circle. And like I said in the first breakdown, players are going to be able to get behind that. Now we got high post, spinning right lane. Blocked by Wemby, got it back. Blocked again? Or did he airball? Hold on. Did Jokic just airball? Nah. If Wemby's affecting Jokic, the league is cooked. Let's see what happens. We got high post, Nikola Jokic. He's going to spin down into the right lane and get to the block. 2 dribbles. Now he thinks he's got this hook shot. Because let's be for real. He's got this hook shot against anybody else in the league. Nah. Give me that. I'm going straight up. Perfect timing. He pump faked it, and Wemby was still patient enough to block it. But then he gets it back. And I think Wemby blocked it again. That's crazy. Nah. And I've seen the comments, man. Y'all are hating on Wemby because you fear him. This guy is going to be the best player of all time. And people know that. And we seen that because he just made his first NBA Finals this early in his career. Come on now, stop disrespecting him. And I love his mentality. He's got haters just like Kobe. Shout out to Kobe Bryant, man. It's his birthday today, too. What the hell? He sees Rudy Gobert, and now he sees food. Oh, that's tough. Jokic versus Rudy Gobert. He's just going to spin away from that pressure. I mean, we've seen this all playoffs, too. Rudy Gobert was just denying Jokic these entry passes, and Jokic just catch and spin away. He's so good at that catch and then the pivot spin. He did that in the first game with that floater at the nail. Now he pivot spins away. Now he's getting in the lane. This is a guard finish. This man is going low gather, splitting the gap, and now you got Rudy Gobert, one of the best shot blockers in the world, on your hip. He's gonna sweep down, do a Euro step, get crafty. Nah. Jokic is innovating his bag. I've never seen him do that move before. Hold on. Now we're putting it in slow-mo because I really need to see what happened right here. Like, okay, sweeping gather. Now we're saying this is his gather anchor step. This one doesn't count. So he's got one step here. This is gonna be his first step on this foot. What's he going to? Okay, so he goes down one while he's sweeping through the lane. But then he uses his second with the weird, awkward, like jump into the defender and foul bait. That was weird as hell. That was definitely a foul bait animation. You see the and one. He took one dribble, hopped into Gobert while sweeping. That's tough. He's innovating himself. He's developing new moves. And that's why Jokic is so fun to watch, because he plays in Serbia every single offseason. He's only getting better while all the other players in the league are just chilling. All right, let's get it. DHO into a double drag, lob to Wemby. How is he even that open? How is Victor Wembanyama ever that open to the rim? Got a handoff into a drag screen, and now Jokic gonna have to come out. They're in this up to touch. So that means we're looking at this weak side. This guy right here has to be the help for Wemby. This is not Jokic, by the way. This is Jokic on the strong side corner. So Jokic wants to help, but like I always say, strong side corner, which means where the ball is going to or where the ball is at, you cannot help from. Especially if you're trying to help with Wemby rolling right here. This has to be your help. And this is why I think that the best player to surround Jokic with would be Chet. That would be Chet. I know a lot of people saying, what's the perfect team for Jokic? Because we know those Nuggets days might be numbered. And I know it's going to hurt some Nuggets fans to hear that. Maybe not, though. I don't think so, but a lot of people do. I think you put him next to a Chet, next to a Evan Mobley, next to a Jaren Jackson Jr., the league is cooked because he needs that rim protector. There's no weak side help because he's afraid of Wemby. Look at that help. Come on, bro. You know what's crazy? A lot of people hate on Chet. I think Chet's one of my favorite players in the league, bro. Okay, there it is. There's that same move earlier. Now, Wemby has this tendency to like to jump. But first off, we got high posts, and we're going to that right block again. But this time, it's off the face-up. We're not spinning. We got a teammate on the strong side block right now. What is he doing? And I did see some Nikola Jovic hate in the comments from Heat fans. So, maybe, let's see if he gets out the way. He's sealing while Jokic is going down to the right lane. The spacing's already bad. This is against Victor Wembanyama, by the way. Now he's going to that same thing he did last time. I'm getting to the right block, and I want to get to my right-handed hook shot. Wemby just blocked it, so I'm a pump fake. Now Wemby's hands are going up, and he's saying, I don't care, I'm going right over him. That's crazy. He says, if I get to that right block from the high posts, I'm doing that hook shot right over you every time, and you're going to have to block me. That's what I do respect about Jokic. Luwawu Cabarro, that guy used to play in the NBA, and he was good for a little bit. I'm not going to lie. We got Maxime in the game, man. I love Maxime Reynaud. Right here he is, short roll. Gather through the lane. This guy is a mixture of Sabonis and Şengün. Watch out for him. If you guys don't know, he was a rookie last year for the Kings. He's going to be better than Sabonis. We're going up to touch, so we're going to have this short roll opportunity. And that's what's going to happen a lot, too. If the NBA ever did the no 3-second rule violation, we'd have a lot of short roll opportunities. And that's what he's going to get right here. This is what he exceeds in. First off, it's a great screen. But now we can see the low pickup sweep through. And that should be a foul. They don't call it. He got slapped on the forearm. That's an and one. Jokic, pump fake. At the nail, two-step, and a right-handed floater. Ref! And one, Jokic. Nah, he's still the best player in the world, by the way, man. Nikola Jokic is the best player in the world. Again, he's just trailing like a center should at the top, and it just forces that big out of the paint. Pump fake. Oh, my goodness. And there's that discipline Wemby still hasn't learned. It is that he jumps for everything, dog. But that's okay. He has 99 block. Don't you want to spam that? That's your best attribute. That's your best badge. Why would you not want to activate it every time down the court? Jokic's best badge in 2K, take notes. There should be a pump fake badge. I don't know, better pump fake animations. Because Jokic got the best pump fake animation in the league. And then two steps, they pushed him in the stomach. And a beautiful floater. He's got touch for a big as well. Jokic, cookies! Give me that. Oh, and he leads the break. And he hits his rim running. That's a... And this is why he's the best in the world. He's just so smart, bro. He's smart and crafty at the same time. And I don't think another big man in the league is as smart as him. Not even another player, bro. I think he's the best, smartest player in the entire world. But right here, everybody talks about it. And I'm going to go back to it. Nikola Jokic can't play defense. I say it all the time, but I Let me rephrase that. Nikola Jokic can play defense. He just doesn't always want to. And guess what? That's sometimes because they ask way too much of him in Denver. They play him 40 minutes a game every game. In regular season, it doesn't matter. He gets tired. They tell him to blitz every screen because your drop isn't the best. Now he's tired. You go to drop and he's tired. I think fatigue plays a big part of Jokic's defense because, give me that. He's got great hands. Jokic got a good steal, bro. He's got good steal. Now he leads the break. And this is where he's the smartest player in the league because he just understands transition basketball. Transition basketball is a very important key to basketball in general, but especially the modern NBA. You're going to have two wings running wide. You got another trailer, and then you got a rim runner. This rim runner wants to get down to the lane. He is passing half court. Jokic is making this pass. That's a quick decision and a perfect pass with a beautiful windmill finish and one. And by the way, I will be reacting to the full game on Patreon. Link is in the description. Here's another example of Jokic leading the break. You got a wing running the floor. Ooh! Oh, blocked by Wemby. Don't get too cute now, though. That's Victor Wembanyama. That was tough. But he tried to get a little too cute. I said you got a player running the wing with you. We get in the middle. We're going to no look. But Wemby's got 99 block, and he's going to use it every time. That's one thing about Wemby, man. It doesn't matter if he's jumping and looking dumb with the flybys. He's still going to do it every time. He's still going to do it every time. I'm not falling for that. I want to block you. Give me that block by Wemby. No, Jokic. What do you think this is? I got 99 block, but Jokic says, come out here then. That's Jokic 3. Oh, man. And look at the France fans. Wemby's got a whole country behind him, and Jokic is still doing this type of stuff. Activated way too many sounds on that soundboard right there. But here it is again. Like I said, center at the top. You get that big out the paint. And Wemby has seen, how many times has Wemby seen that pump fake? Now I'm going to be disciplined. This is a great contest. He's got his shot or his hands up before Jokic is shooting the ball. So basically when Jokic gets to his set point, he has a hand in his face. And he still shot it. His shot got A+ defensive immunity. That's Jokic. Uh-oh. France getting active. Let's see what's going to happen. Wemby short roll. It's a bad pass, but he still gets it back. Wemby! Ah! I thought he was going to dunk that thing, but uh-oh. Turn him up. That's that right-handed hook. Jokic 3. Don't disrespect him. Put some respect on his name. Learn the position of power forward because he plays it well. Going under. Francisco 3. And I know, yeah, I think I was calling him Koulibaly. Him and Koulibaly confused me because they got the same number. Lob to Rudy Gobert. That's Koulibaly's NBA number. All right, here we go. High post Jokic spinning. Bro, okay, this is another example of, like, what do you even do? Okay, he's been pulling Wemby out this paint the whole game, sitting at the top. They're saying we're going to just take Wemby off of him now because now we want Wemby to be able to protect the rim. Fine, you put a mismatch on me. Now I am in the high posts against a mismatch. I'm just literally going to spin. And let's see what Wemby does. Oh, Wemby's here. I'm just going to go up and finish on this side. Protect the basketball with the rim. A beautiful, crafty finish. But again, it's just simple. Get to the high post. Spin down to the block. Spin down to the restricted circle. Going under. Going over. Bad defense. Yep, that's bad defense. This is why Wemby needs a really elite power forward. Okay? Power forward is one of the most important positions in basketball. That's why I'm high on Chet. And people want to talk about him not scoring. He's not supposed to. That's not Chet's role. Okay? We're not talking about Chet. But right now, this is defense. It is a 1-point game. France has the lead. All they need to do is get a stop. They're going over, which means you're funneling them in to help. It's either this guy helping or it's this guy sliding over and helping. If this guy is staying attached, which that's what it looks like, then it has to be Evan Fournier. But then he steps out, which tells me he was supposed to be in the drop. He's late to get there. Now he's on his hip, and a really good finish. A lot of people talking about if Jokic just had some of these guys from Serbia on his team, maybe that would make the Nuggets better. I don't know. That is kind of crazy because they have Jamal Murray, Cam Johnson, DeMar DeRozan. Now, those guys are elite, bro. I don't think any of these guys are better than them. Shout out to the Nuggets getting DeMar DeRozan. That's going to be a lot of fun. But defensively, they need that anchor. Aaron Gordon has to be healthy. And you lost Peyton Swatson. So now you got to rely on Spencer Jones or Zeke Naji. You need that 4, man. Maybe Marvin Bagley. Look out for the Nuggets this year. Everybody's talking about how bad they are and all the bad things that they did in the offseason. They're still good. They still got that same core. They're just in the second apron, and that you don't want that. They're going to be the first team that's really doing that if they choose to since the CBA rules changed. And maybe it's not really a bad thing. Maybe they'll expose that the second apron isn't really that bad. Who knows, though? We'll see how it plays out during the season.
7 seconds left.
But here we go. 7 seconds left. Serbia with a lead. And why are they giving up an open layup for the win? No way. This is a warm-up game, by the way. It doesn't count. But it is in France, so it feels a little bit better.
4 points.
They are pressing, though. Like, what happened right here?
7 seconds left.
Okay. Jokic, I don't know what he's doing. Jokic thought a half-court shot was going to go, so look at him just standing here. This is what I mean. Jokic can play defense. He just doesn't always want to. That's on Jokic, bro. He literally stopped playing. He's standing still right now. He don't really care because in his mind, this is just a warm-up game. Let the other team get a win. That's got to be a chess move, right? He did that on purpose. There's no way a guy of his caliber is just being lazy in the last 3 seconds. He doesn't care. He wants them to win. He's playing mind games. That's the Joker, man. Hold on. Think about Batman. Think about the Joker and Batman. He's smart. He's going to play mind games with you. This is what Jokic is doing. Let them win. Because when it matters, now they got that fake confidence. And now they're going to play that ego ball trying to prove to me that they belong. But I'm Nikola Jokic. Hit that subscribe button. Go check out the Patreon for the full-length breakdown. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. If you guys like basketball, NBA 2K is coming out soon. I have a gaming channel. I'm going to be live on there a lot. And I'm going to be teaching the game of basketball through the video game. So go subscribe to my second channel, ZTAY Gaming, or the link is in the description. If you're still watching at this point, you're a real basketball fan. Man, go check out the Fourth Wall shop if you guys want a ZTAY mug. I've been rocking this thing for like a year, and I got my sweater too. It's 2 of my favorite items I own. And remember, detach from the outcome and enjoy the moment. Time doesn't exist, and it's an illusion. I am is your creative power.